I was streaming Diablo Immortal, which, to be fair, I think that in itself should be grounds for a suspension, but unfortunately Twitch did something even dumber than that. They decided to suspend me for hateful and unmoderated conduct in my chat. There was a person in the chat box who typed the N-word,
an N
dot I dot
G,
you know, etc. You know how it goes.
Okay, well, looks like you're gonna get a lot of help here. Category is people who annoy you.
Do they think that I'm promoting this?
Well,
Do they think that I'm a racist?
I know it, but I don't think I should say it.
Is that really what they believe?
All right, I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Do they think that this is something that I was like, oh wow, good job guys, you got the N-word on the screen?
Huh?
I find this to be insulting that it's even a question. And to be honest with you, I'm insulted that it even happened, because this person gets attention, they get a response, everybody's mad at them.
Oh.
Ooh.
Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you later. Peace.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. Hope you're having a absolutely wonderful day. A little bit of news. It's already been kind of, taking over the internet, and a lot of, of the mystery around this ban has been revealed or removed through a direct statement from Twitch's largest streamer and obviously best streamer, Asmongold, being banned from the platform for probably the most ridiculous thing that you could imagine. He also had responded in what I thought was like a very, very well-spoken, well-thought-out way. Really, really insightful and an impressive response to it, because we all know that Twitch is, of course, a ridiculous hole of double standards, but it's also still easily, by far and away, the best place to go watch streaming. YouTube is trying, I guess, to compete, but mostly YouTube's business plan revolves around step one, doing nothing to make discoverability any better on its platform. Step two, giving existing popular streamers on Twitch retirement plans. So streamers aren't leaving Twitch to come to YouTube and get bigger. They already use YouTube to farm millions of dollars a year on replay videos and clips. They don't need to get any bigger on YouTube. They come to YouTube because YouTube offers them millions of dollars to leave Twitch, and they're ready to cash out. And it's a decision I 100% support, like 100%. And YouTube is adding features and things of that nature, but I mean, this is just a cash out for it's a cash out place right now. You can't tell me any of these big streamers that signed a bunch of big contract to be exclusive on YouTube really have grown at all. Dr. Disrespect, while not signing a contract, his numbers are basically the same, flat over the last 2 years. Tim, same thing. Every one of these streamers that come over, they don't grow through live streaming because discoverability sucks. Now, they don't care because they got a 7 or an 8 figure check in the bank, so good on them. But anyway, Asmongold gets banned yesterday, while second channel getting banned, but effectively that means both channels are banned. Popular content creator Asmongold has hit out at the 24-hour Twitch ban acquired on his second channel, detailing the reasons in a June 10th video. Twitch community was shocked on June 10th when it was announced that veteran streamer Asmongold had received a ban on his second channel. As far as I know, on a second channel, I'm not even sure he monetizes it or takes super chats. I think he just, when he's grinding games and stuff like that, he chills. He doesn't even do a face cam, I don't think. Details surrounding the ban were not initially clear, but Asmongold has now confirmed it will be 24-hour suspension, so not a huge deal. Incurred for, quote, hateful and unmoderated conduct. Essentially on Twitch, if you're a YouTuber, you may not know this, but once you're like a pretty big Twitch streamer, you are expected to moderate your chat. You are expected to suppress a lot of opinions in your particular chat, or you will suffer the consequences. I don't know what it costs, actually. If one of Asmongold's mods, actually, I could ask Zach personally, but he's been so busy, like I haven't really heard from him in a while. But I'm curious what they have to pay mods. I'm assuming that the good creators pay them in some way, shape, or form. But so you're expected to employ moderators to keep your chat in line. Asmongold has been, by his own words, but of course I also agree, at the forefront of blocking certain emotes that are used for nefarious ways. Of course, a long time ago, there was the try-hard thing where anytime a black person appeared on the screen, people would spam this black guy emote, or they'll do like bananas or whatever, something like that to be racist. Or if there's Asian, there's like other emotes. There's a whole like subculture of stuff like that. Some people say it's in good fun. I don't know. I can see why people obviously want to ban that. I don't think being racist is super funny. I guess like ironically between two friends who are both in on the joke, it can be funny, but I do anyway, it's not what this video is about. So but anyway, I understand why he bans it. So he's been really at the forefront of keeping a lot of that stuff off of his channel. People are going to meme and have fun, and I understand that, but there is a point where like memeing becomes like, it's like, it's a meme, but like you always react to this in the exact same way. I'm starting to wonder if you're really memeing or if you really, might have an issue with some people. So he's always, kind of run his channel that way and said, I'm going to ban stuff. So I probably wouldn't, but I'm not the largest streamer on Twitch, and I doubt he would stay that way if he allowed stuff to run unmoderated in his chat. But his ban was not even for actions in his own chat. It was while he was playing Diablo Immortal. There was some on-screen chat that a word appeared in the on-screen chat for a few moments. Something completely out of Asmon's control. And by the way, a Blizzard game with in-game chat? Like, I'm surprised they still make games like that. There was some sort of slur displayed on a screen. I don't know if it was the gamer word or if it was the bundle of sticks word or whatever. But it just like, boop, appeared on the screen and then was gone. Okay, whatever. Twitch suspended his account entirely because, I don't know, he didn't moderate in-game chat. I don't know. Like, was it maybe sloppy of him? Yeah, maybe he would say that that's true, but sometimes chat can like appear over people's heads, and the precedent that it sets, and I think that he rightfully points out, is even stupider. So yes, okay, look, there are people, I play Call of Duty. To act like there aren't people in that game that are genuinely racist who say things like that is just not reality. I'm a super casual player of the game, and I've heard some of the most vile stuff. And like unironically, I mean, I can tell they're like 15-year-old high school kids, but I'm sure there are adults that talk like that too. But anyway, there is this element in the game. It's super rare. I might play 1,000 games of the 2v2 game, or maybe, well, not really Warzone because you can't really chat, but where your competition is and stuff, where you're playing the 2v2. I forget what it's called, but I like that a lot. I do hear it. If I go all day, I'll hear it at least once. But it's not all the time. It's super rare, but it's super cringe when you hear it. Anyway, my point is it exists. So Twitch suspends his account because something that was completely out of his control. And really, he makes an excellent point in pointing out that essentially, he writes this: I find it incredibly ridiculous that trying to not draw attention to something and not allow somebody to weaponize it and therefore provide a reward structure around using a word like this is seen as a bad thing. As soon as somebody gets suspended for something like this, what it really tells everybody else in the community is that if you want to get a streamer you don't like suspended, go into their game and start spamming the N-word. What does that really do? It creates more racism. It creates more negativity. He's 100% right. This is one of those things where, like, if it had just happened, right? The word came on the screen. I'm going to assume it was the N-word. I don't know for sure. If it had just appeared and then reappeared, then Or I mean, if it had appeared and then just disappeared in the 1 second as it scrolled by, people would have said like, ha 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 ha, or whatever. Maybe some people would have screenshotted it, but that would have been the end of it. Now there's numerous articles. You could see, Twitch unbans Asmongold's backup channel after a brief suspension. I mean, it's 24-hour ban, so I'm assuming, they didn't really change anything. But, the alt of it, his alt account gets banned, so he can't stream on his main one. That's a common fallacy on YouTube. Like, oh, I have a secondary channel if I want to talk about more spicy stuff. Nope. If you get a strike on your second channel, you cannot upload to your main channel. I use alt tech to upload spicier videos. Nope. If you upload something that is against YouTube terms of service, people can absolutely use it against you to get you removed from the YouTube platform. Twitch has a long history of double standards in terms of enforcing their rules, which Asmongold rightfully points out. And he also rightfully points out that sometimes you just have to leave things alone. And the net of this is that more people will try to get more streamers banned by sneaking into their games and spamming bannable words. And then we'll get a whole nother round of, well, why don't people suspend, these bikini streamers when people spam the N-word in there, but they spam, that's all that's going to happen. It's going to become like a weird meta for trolls, for people that don't like streamers. They're going to do this stuff. Twitch should have just left this alone. It's absolutely absurd. But Twitch doesn't really have any idea what they're doing with their bans or enforcements anyway. So I'm glad Asmongold's back. I'm enjoying him wailing Diablo Immortal. I know some people say it sends the wrong message. I don't think it's Asmongold's job to tell people how to spend their money anyway. People watch him for entertainment, and that's exactly what it is. It's entertaining. It's even made me want to try the game, which I suppose is what people I like don't do. But I hear it's still just fine to play at least casually and not spend any money. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm glad Asmongold's back. If you did, please do click that red subscribe button down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.